Tony Stewart, your leader. There's Stewart. Here's Ralph Shaheen.
Mike, the bumps on this racetrack as they cross over the sections of concrete are so bad for the drivers that their eyes are just vibrating furiously to the point that most of the drivers cannot see their gauges. Oh.
Hard in the wall, Ralph, and that is the 35. It is Jeff Ward. Spinning is Jack Miller. Spinning is Scott Goodyear. Miller plows into the back of Ward, but Jeff Ward hit the wall in turn 4 a ton. The right side wheels and suspension have been stripped from the car. Ward, of all the drivers here, perhaps in the best of physical condition, and he is going to climb out under his own power.
Yeah, it looks like Jack Miller is moving around in there too, and there's Goodyear, so it looks like all the drivers are okay. The last two guys, Goodyear and Miller, were really, you know, they were a half lap back, but things happen so fast on this racetrack that you can get involved real easily. And
the exit from turn 4 to the front straightaway, because there's also an inside wall, is somewhat blind. So chances are the drivers, even though they have radio control with their spotters, they don't see the incident until they come on to the straightaway.
Well, that's one of the tough things about these mile tracks. It's hard to look across the corner to see what's happening on the exit as you're entering, because you get your hands full.
An incredibly hard hit. Something had to break on Ward's car because he was in the low groove right down against the track apron, and the car just rocketed up to the wall and impacted it.
Well, that's one of the tough things about running here in the Indy cars. They like the low groove. It's faster. They can run flat out up higher, but it takes another 2/10 to get around.
Ralph Shaheen.
Well, we've caught up with Jeff Ward. He's standing by with his wife. Wardy, what happened? You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. Just going through the middle of 3 and 4. The front right A-arms or something snapped, and it just went straight up in the wall. Kind of the same thing Salazar did yesterday in practice, and I'm afraid it's probably not going to be the last one today. The track's real rough, and it's just unfortunate because we had a good car and moved up real well. But you know, I'm just glad I'm okay. It was a pretty hard hit, and hopefully everybody else is all right as well.
Can you explain what it's like inside the cockpit, how violent the ride is?
Well, it's just, you know, it's just a vibration, like maybe, you know, compared to running on the smooth tracks, it's like having all 4 tires out of balance, you know, the whole time. And it's just something you got to get used to. But I like to thank, you know, the ISM crew for a great job, and Tabasco, Superflow, Prima Donna Resorts, Prolong, everybody. It's 3 races in a row. It just makes it real tough to the championship, and but we'll be back.
All right, Wardy, glad to see you okay. Mike, this is one of the best conditioned athletes you'll find anywhere, Jeff Ward. This is a gentleman who runs triathlons for a hobby.